Hey folks, what's up? Welcome to Proof TV. I'm Devin.
And I'm Andrea.
And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different called Spirited Away, where we're going to be traveling to different towns, cities, trying their cocktail bars, trying their breweries. And if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to our first episode.
So in this first episode, we're gonna talk about our travels in Seattle that we visited this summer. It was amazing, and we did a little pub crawl to some of best of Seattle cocktail bars. So here's what we saw. The first place we went to was Canon, Seattle, and this bar was amazing. Beautiful space. Basically all of the walls were like covered by bottles. They have the biggest collection of American whiskey. And there, one of the things that was super outstanding was the presentation of the cocktails.
Absolutely.
And they really care about that. My cocktail was the Ruby cocktail. And that one was basically mezcal, gin, lillet, passion fruit, and Campari ice, which gave it just kind of like changed over time with the ice melting. You know, the flavor had this progress that was very interesting.
Totally, and the presentation of my cocktail was also very, very nice. It was actually a rum-based cocktail, which was, I've never seen this before. It's rum, egg whites, blueberry, rose water, lime, and it was topped with this really cool piece of rice paper that they'd actually decked out with pop art. And that was the name of my cocktail, the pop art. Yeah, sorry, I didn't say the name of it. But
that was pretty cool.
The bar itself wasn't just a drink bar. They also had phenomenal food. We got some asparagus there, which was like a combination of pickled asparagus and cooked asparagus. Either way, it was phenomenal.
He was obsessed with the asparagus. He wrote a post on Instagram. He doesn't care that the pea smells bad because their asparagus was so good.
Hey, it was really that good. The other thing too is, while I was, peeing in the bathroom at this bar, I noticed that they had alcohol in the bathroom as well as the entirety of the rest of the bar. So after Canon, we were ready to change it up a little bit, and we decided to go to a tiki bar in Seattle called Rumba. That's a little different than your average tiki bar. First of all, they have a gargantuan collection of rum. I believe it's the second largest in the nation.
Again, just hunting those collections.
It was unintentional. We were not trying to track this down, but they even had rum in the bathroom, which I was really shocked by. They also had alcohol in the bathroom. Seems like a Seattle thing.
It's a theme. You drink while you pee. Just continue that cycle.
Exactly. No, but the funny thing about that tiki bar was that it was a little different in that it was really focused on the Caribbean aspect and its heritage, or tiki's heritage in Cuba, Havana, all that stuff. And you actually got this vibe of Hemingway, Caribbean feel. They had really good like Jamaican food, all that stuff. Anyway, the drink I got was called the Funk Buddy, and I'll tell you what, I would funk that drink any day. It was phenomenal. It was rum fire overproof rum. It was passion fruit, lime, and ting. So I'm not exactly sure what ting was, but it definitely was delicious, and it had tangy ting. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. And just the funkiness of the Jamaican rum paired really well with all the other stuff. And it was delicious. It was wonderful. It was like a warm night in Seattle, and it was just the perfect drink. So I kept my rum theme.
In the middle of summer, yes. Talking about themes, I did continue my mezcal theme with the Red Wedding. Actually, it was an amazing drink, super refreshing. And it had mezcal, rum fire, overproof, which was, spiced it up, passion fruit, aperol, lime juice, hibiscus, and cinnamon. So it had, this like sour but sweet, refreshing, a really great drink to kind of continue the night.
And very colorful too. It was a very like red.
Not only I love Game of Thrones, but give me that bloody cocktail. Third bar we visited was Foreign National, and this one actually we did not know about when we got to Seattle, but when we were at Canon, we asked where should we go? And they sent us to Foreign National, which was very interesting because they didn't even have a sign outside, so we would have never found it.
They had a sign, it was just really small. It was like this big.
It was like this big.
Yeah, it was nothing.
Like you would not see it. Oh, and also it was kind of like on these like little side, super shadowy. Like we would have never found it. So this one was a total gem. Once we entered, it was beautiful. It had this crazy disco ball, this like amazing like Art Deco environment.
Wavy wallpaper. Yeah. It felt like kind of like an Art Deco bar on acid. It was
super
awesome.
Cool. So the cocktail I got was called the Triptych, which was actually an award-winning cocktail. And this one had strawberry-infused Novo Fogo, silver cachaça, rhubarb, vanilla, lemon, Greek yogurt. I know that sounds crazy. Cardamom. That's how you say it. And a dash of salt. It was just so unique, and that Greek yogurt, even though it sounds like super weird and like how can you mix that with alcohol? No way, but yes way, because it was tart and it was just delicious.
It was basically...
I don't even know how to describe it. Just go and try it. Please do yourself a favor.
I'm a big fan of tang. I consider myself a bit of a tang freak.
This
was the most tangy, delicious drink. I like wanted to like Scrooge McDuck into this drink. It was so good. I ordered something different, which was it was the Sorrel Sour, and typically it's served with gin, but I had them fix it for me with rum. And it's actually really cool. It's a basic sour, but they actually nitrogen, I don't even know what it is. They liquid nitrogen sorrel, which is like an herb. And so when the guys were preparing the cocktail,
cool.
it's like,
yeah, it's just like someone doing like witchcraft.
Yeah,
and you drink it.
And then he like grinds it and shakes it. And so basically I found out, I'm like, it tasted phenomenal. Very, very good. Also egg white based. So I guess I had like an egg white and rum thing going as well. It was tasty. Probably my favorite on the trip as well. I guess Foreign National was just the real winner.
Real highlight, and the bartenders were super friendly, super nice.
The bartender was so friendly that we started to ask him like, hey, where should we go?
Right.
And he just fixes up a drink and puts it in a Topo Chico bottle and hands it to us and says, go to Zig Zag Cafe and deliver this to Freddie. He's gonna want this. It's a hurricane. And I was like, okay, I guess we're going to Zig Zag Cafe as our next bar. Now that we had this Topo Chico bottle, we had no choice but to go to Zig Zag Cafe, and we were on a mission to go there.
You know?
We heard it was a really great place for classic cocktails, and we were actually really pleasantly surprised to find that not only did they have the classics, they also had their own full menu. Greek-themed food. We had some really, really good French fries when we got there, all that stuff. I got a drink called the Struggle Suit, and it was another rum drink. It was like Jamaican rum, grapefruit juice, lime, a bunch of stuff like that, pimento bitters. It was just another rum drink. It was pretty good. I wouldn't say it was anything that like wowed me, but it was still very, very tasty and well executed.
Good for you, because I did not have the same experience. I don't know what happened. I think at that point of the night, it was just, when you get to this point where like your brain is not quite functioning the same. But I went with Mother of Dragons, and I think I got excited about the fact that earlier in the day I had the Red Wedding, which was a Game of Thrones themed cocktail. And I was like, yes, this is the one. It's meant to be. I'm on a Game of Thrones theme night, basically. I know myself, I'm one of those people that can't only tolerate so much spiciness. This drink it was first off bourbon, so I went from mezcal and rum to like bourbon. And then besides that, it had ancho verde, punta es, fire water. Like, what the hell? Okay, what even is that? Oh my god, that thing almost killed me. Like, I struggled. Like, I don't even know why I even tried to finish it.
Yeah, it was, like when you drink whiskey and it burns a little bit going down, but it never ended.
To like
it just would keep
level
going. You're like,
100. Like
when is this burn gonna end? Oh, never. It was
leveled up.
Yeah, we capped off the night at Zig Zag with I think it was a Spanish coffee. Spanish coffee, which they're supposedly famous for, and that was actually really, really tasty.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that a lot.
That's what I regret not getting from the very beginning.
Yeah, and I think if you were to go there, and it is worth going, just make sure to stick to the classics. I think that's just kind of a lesson learned. Their menu's cool, but like supposedly they do, you know, a Negroni phenomenally or a Manhattan phenomenally.
Say to the classic. Oh, do the Spanish coffee.
The Spanish coffee
because
also.
that one was. Everybody in the table got that one, and I was like, well, I should have gone that way.
Yeah, and I will say this: the fries were delicious too. So I think that concludes our pub crawl adventure on Spirited Away in Seattle. Thanks for joining us, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, we don't have drinks to clink, but cheers! See you next time.